go.
Here we go.
Cressy against Burton to center ice. And we are underway from Coquitlam. Now passing in the middle, broken up by McElmurray, and then comes Kerfoot on the right wing. Kerfoot muscling it at the goal with a shot, scores! This time Colton Kerfoot found the 6x4, cutting in off the right wing side, going top shelf on Galida, and the Express have their second lead of the night. It's 2-1. Now Kerfoot will carry it in on the turnover. Leave it for McElmurray. Snapshot, counter the save. Rebound, Cressy scores! Jackson Cressy burying the juicy rebound, and the Express have taken the 1-0 lead. Now Murray lost the puck, and out come the Express to center ice. Kerfoot's dump in, hit a body. Now he'll poke it up ahead. Here's McElmurray behind the knee. Cutting on goal. McElmurray scores! 103 into the contest. Austin McElmurray cutting in on goal, slid it under Chase Perry, and just like that, the Express have struck for a 1-0 lead. Flipping it up ahead, Stout will tip it into the Surrey zone. He'll battle there with Brown. Stout in the corner, centers it for Leone. He scores! Look at Leone on the pass from the corner from Stout, and the Express have a 2-0 lead. Now Ambrosio from the right circle. Down low to Green. Newsom on the other side. Back to Ambrosio. Quick shot, scores! Alex Ambrosio over the glove of Diner. The Express are back within one. It's 3-2. Cressy trying to play it up for Owen Stout. Now at the line to McElmurray as the first unit goes to work. In comes Charlie Barrow. Feeds it back towards Stout with a shot. Scores! Owen Stout on the power play, and the Express have the lead for the first time tonight. It's 2-1. Loose to the side of the net. And it comes straight to McElmurray with a shot. He scores! Just inside the goalpost, Austin McElmurray with his second of the game, and the Express lead 2-1. He'll chip, and Sorowick will race in after it. Sorowick first on it, centering pass, comes in front, Mickey scores! Three unanswered goals for the Express here in the second period. Matt Mickey makes it 3-1. Langley wins the draw, puck goes to the inboards. McElmurray from the corner. He'll feed the line to Kerfoot, Newsom the screen. Now to McElmurray, swings it in front. On the other side, Cressy scores! Jackson Cressy with 5.3 seconds remaining here in the second period. It's a power play goal to cut the Langley deficit, or cut the lead rather, to 4-3. Here's Barrow with Hayward. Barrow, wrist shot, scores! There's the tying goal. Charlie Barrow off the rush, beating Smith on the short side, over the glove, and it's a 3-3 tie. And out comes Sorowick. Pass to Leone at the line with Stout. Leone to Stout. Backhands in front. Sorowick backhand scores. Beautiful play off the rush. Sorowick on the finish, and it's 8-2. Barrow loses the puck. Now he's caught up ice, and Renacci will turn it the other way. Harris onto the right wing for Cole to the Express zone. Trying to dance past Conklin, and does! And Benton reaches out with the right pad and makes his best save of this first period. And Victoria will quickly turn it the other way. He pass and behind the Victoria D. Howard out of his net, and a nice poke check to poke it off the stick of Mokatari. Now a shot from the wall by Gainey is stopped by Howard. Murray batting along the end wall, freeing it up for Brendan Harris. Will slide it up to Burson in the wild to skate to center. Burson will bounce on the boards for Coombs, moving in. He'll feed it across. Oh, what a save by Benton! Firing out the left hand to Rob Bates. Now down to Green. He's being pressured. Tips it back to Burt. Stands in the pass and loses it. And out comes Trail with numbers. In comes Scott in the Express zone. Scott, wrist shot. Howard the save. Juggles the puck with his blocker a couple of times. Back to Schneider. He'll play it across to Campion. He'll trade place with Schneider. Send it down low. White feeds it across. Benton down and winds it behind that. Rob Brown chance in front. and is poked away by Ambrosio, and then he shoves, or rather, Campion, he shoves Campion to the ice. Now out comes Colin Granary. Merritt top line out there, shift after a goal. Granary in with a shot and a big save by Tucker Howitt with the glove to keep the Express in the lead. Back to Turnbull in the slot, side of the net, that's blocked. Now at the line, ball, wrist shot right on, Benton the save, can't cover. Ball again, final seconds of period. Cole has her shot, tipped right on, and Benton makes the save with 4/10 of a second remaining. Taransky lost it behind the net, Kaplan trying to rub it in front, and Howitt makes the save and holds on to it for a whistle. As Robillard and Brown Malosky come together a little. And the Kings come up with a puck, taken in behind the Express net, now fed back to the line. Here's a slap shot, that went off his stick and over top of the goal as Gage let that one fly. And now the puck is flipped over the glass end of play, and Benson Taylor Green doing a little pushing and shoving after the puck left the playing surface. As Cressy steals, but he stood up at the line, and back to the way in comes Renacci in the Express zone. Driving, stood up hard at the line by Jake Bryant. It's poked into the corner. Green in the battle for it. Now Jones took a run at his man, sent him to the ice, and that's going to be a penalty. Out of his net, sweeping it around the boards. Bounces up ahead, and Fidanza played on to the right wing, and out comes Bowles. Stood up at the line by Taransky, who just wipes him out along the boards. Express are 1 for 6 in the power play tonight. Jones trying to power it in front. Pernod gets the pad down and makes the save. But a good power move by Keegan Jones. It bounces on the boards. McElmurray takes a hit and chops it inside the line. A big hit by Mickey, leveling his man. And then Mickey drops the miss right away on Halls. And Mickey throwing some right on Halls. And Surdick was on the receiving end of that hit. And he's a little slow to get up. And Mickey answering the bell after that hit on Quinn Surdick. He'll just snap it down deep. Mickey can't take it off the boards, and Brett Stewart will backhand it around, gave it away to Ambrosio. Ambrosio pushed into the boards in the corner, and that's going to be a penalty. Udon comes in, and in comes Mickey. And
here we go.
Everybody on the ice, for the most part, is trying to get involved after that hit on the inboards on Ambrosio, which started things. Udall came in to defend his teammate, then in came Matt Mickey. And as we approach the 8-minute mark, and in comes Victoria 2-on-1. Dante Hahn muscling in with his shot, and sprawling to block it was Jake Bryan.
Express will end up with a power play.
And he'll bounce it off the left wing boards to Kerfoot, who swings it on the right wing for McElmurray with speed. He'll cut wide on Steve, cut it on goal with a shot, scores! 32 seconds into the game, Austin McElmurray gives the Express a 1-0 lead. 2-on-1 with McElmurray coming late. Green looks, feeds McElmurray, scores! Austin McElmurray with a great finish on the 2-on-1, and the Express have tied the game. It's 1-1. Pinchuk, his pass gets through to Green with McElmurray. McElmurray gets the pass back and scores! Austin McElmurray on the power play makes it 5-0 with 47.4 to go. Now McElmurray behind the net to Kerfoot. Leone's in front. Now Leone's got it in the right wing corner. Leone into the slot. McElmurray, wrist shot, scores! Don't need the power play. Austin McElmurray with his second of the game. The Express lead again is 3-2. Now Bryan giving his man a bump at center ice. Puck comes loose and is poked over the glass and out of play. Sure, our cameraman George was a little nervous seeing that puck come close to the camera. Left wing feed to Hayward. Now for Udall, who tipped it in the wild zone with Stout with Leone in front. Stout centered Leone, had a stick check, second chance, and he shot it over top of the goal. Bouncing off the check of Coquitlam, he forces it down deep. Now it comes to Jeske with his shot, fed to the save, rebound, and the Express poke it out. And here's Kerfoot with the lane behind the knee. Kerfoot cutting in, spins, pokes it across, Cressy with a chance, and Nieto comes out to make the save. Sorokin on the forecheck, bumping with Murray. Bursting and loose behind the goal. Centers out in front. Off the heel is Mickey stick. Coquitlam with his shot. Not down in front. Mickey trying to jam at it. And Nieto's got the puck and holds on to it for a whistle. Left wing pass broken up at center by the Rita Green. He'll carry it back in. In a little slot. Heroic with his shot. Hit the post in behind Davison. Now Pinchuk. Nice feed to Kerfoot with McElmurray. Takes the pass. McElmurray put it wide. Full disclosure, I didn't watch any warm-up tonight. We were watching some of the alumni. As UnderDog scores! Took a centering pass from the corner from Ambrosio, and the Express lead 1-0. Sending out Ambrosio, Irving, and Jones up against the air. Masson unit, stolen by Keegan Jones. He'll dance in the Langley zone. Keegan Jones to the net, he's hooked! And he scores! Keegan Jones gets the Express on the board. It's 2-1. Express in the draw. Green with a shot, knocked down in front, back in, scores! Jack Sarowick, his first BCHL goal, and the Express have tied the game at 1. Now out comes Stoke, with Leone joining the rush. Stoke trying to force it in. Stoke with room, closing in, wrist shot, scores! Goals in 3 straight games for Owen Stoke. Whipping it up over the shoulder of Clays. And the Express have cut the lead down to 2. It's 4-2. High slot. Kerfoot to Stoke. Back to Barrow. Closing in. Wrist shot. Scores! Second power play goal of the game for Charlie Barrow. And the Express have clawed back to within 1. It's 4-3. Green heads in front. Costly pass, a one-timer saved by Smith. Rebound in front. Cressy scores! Jackson Cressy on the rebound was able to get just enough of it to poke it home. It's a power play goal. The Express have tied the game at 2. Now he'll turn the corner with it. All the way back to the line of Bryan. Other side, Green with room. Loads up a slap shot. Scores! Taylor Green with 24.9 to go. 4-3 Express lead. And a good back check forces a turnover. And in comes Barrow. 2-on-1 with Stout. Coughlin, the trailer, Barrow with his shot, scores! Charlie Barrow decided to do it all himself, finishing off the 2-on-1, snapping it past Keeler, and the Express have extended their lead to 5-2. Now puck chopped out to center ice, Lucchini. He gave it away. Here's Kerfoot cutting in. Wrist shot, scores! Colton Kerfoot on the power play, take advantage of the turnover. The Express lead 4-1. Mitch Newsom left wing is center with the puck. Down the left wing into the Langley zone. He'll lay it behind the goal. McElmurray there, centers, comes in front. Newsom scores! Mitch Newsom! And the game is tied at 5. Coughlin will flip it up ahead, but that's blocked. Here's Ward stealing, plays it in front now with the save rebound. He stretches out and finds a way to keep it out. Eventually, after the whistle, Merritt pokes it in. Zone going after it. Schneider back to the puck. He'll sweep it up the left wing as he takes a hit from Newsom. Bryan at the line. Wrist shot hit a body in front. And Bluler will clear it down the ice and racing it after it is Zito. In behind the D. Zito cutting it on goal. He shoots. And Fenton got the pad down and made the save. Zito was in a little too tight as he made a bid for his second goal this first period. Just passed out and now pass on to the right wing. In comes Scott in the Express zone. Trying to cut around. Green plays it in front. Leach poking at it. Howard down. Scramble for it. And the whistle blows. I have no idea where that puck is. It's in the paint. Kings win the face off in the Express zone. Stevens with a shot. Saved by Fenton. Rebound. It's in his pads. And he got the benefit of a whistle. He ran into Geary. And he'll chop the puck down the ice into the Express zone.
Little sloppy.
Now a turnover almost by Howard. And the goaltender had to be alert on that one. It past the pinching Schneider. But the Express can't get it out the line. Capstick on the right wing. Wrist shot, Fenton the save, takes a peek. He lays down, he holds on to the puck. He never truly had it. but he just laid back and somehow found a way to cover it before Langley could jam it in.
Just outside.
Now Victoria cleared out and they'll have it 2-on-1. Here's Hahn with pickup. Hahn, pickup, shot! Save made by Tiger Howard as he read it all the way. Back to the way is LaPon, shorthanded for Merritt. LaPon in the express zone. Spinorama is read beautifully by Barry, who couldn't get the shot away. Sorry, Mr. LaPon, you know Corey Mackin. As in comes Colley in the express zone. He stood up hard at the line by Ryan Coughlin. Welcome to Coquitlam, Coughlin. Chavez laying it back into his own zone for Milliken. Big hit by Ambrosio on Milliken. Swept up the right wing to Hoffman, will tip it in the middle to Johnson. As Green leveled his man Hoffman after the play, and Hoffman is feeling the effects of that hit. Hoffman, he's leveled at center ice by Jake Bryan, right in front of the Express bench, and turns it back as Halloran dances in. Now for Howarth, who will force it down deep, give it a hard bump on the end wall by Jake Bryan. Trying to flip it back, but the Express cleared out to center ice, shot right back in by Alberni Valley. Now Bryan sending his man Clark hard to the ice. Puck poked to the boards, and the Express control. Kerfoot the line, closing in. Barrel, one-timer, scores! Charlie Barrel letting it fly on the power play. A one-timer, and the Express have tied the game at 1. Now Pinchuk will wheel into the Surrey zone. Attack the D, try and cut it on goal. He scores! Beautiful rush by Gerald Pinchuk, feeding LaForest to the poke check. A power play goal, and the Express lead 3-0. He'll feed the line Green. Wrist shot steered aside by the blocker of Mac Burney. Now stop centers, Hayward scores! Blake Hayward at the side of the net, untouched. Snaps home the feed from Stout, and the Express have tied the game. It's 1-1. Jones comes up with a puck, wrap around chest, loose in front, they chop at it, Stout scores! Two goals in less than a minute, and the Express have exploded for a 3-1 lead here in the second period. Now Sorowick to Leone. He'll carry on the left wing. Leone plays it through his feet. Centers on in front. They score! Barrow with the finish. Yeah. Leone with the dangle. It's 6-0. Kransky pitching in. Kept in the line by McElmurray. Now to Sorowick. Wrist shot, scores! That's goals in back-to-back games for Jack Sorowick. And the Express have quickly exploded for 2 quick goals here in the second period. They now lead it 3-1. Center, McElmurray, wrist shot, off his stick, and a pad save by Kaler. And he can't cover. Now centered again, McElmurray scores! It's not a power play goal, but a goal nonetheless for Austin McElmurray. And the Express have a 4-2 lead.
And Kerfoot.
Express are 3 for 5 on the power play tonight, and they win the draw in the Langley zone. Kerfoot closing in, feeds across Cressy, one-timer, scores! It's a hat trick for Jackson Cressy. They come from behind, win 6-5 in overtime here tonight.
Just that quick.
Turn away from Leone. He'll just blindly play it around the boards. Leone races after it, comes up with the puck, centers, Kerfoot in front, Leone scores!